Rebounded by Fournier. And Fournier takes it coast to coast, has it stripped out of bounds.
There's no reason for that, Dave. These are professionals.
Yeah, well, we've seen it happen before.
Well, Evan Fournier has given Minnesota the blues in the past.
Tatum trying to find Fournier. Pritchard, a deep three, and that drops. Comes up with the rebounds. Fournier and Evan Fournier, and suddenly Boston, after an ice-cold start, seemingly can't miss.
Are you one-upping me right now?
No, I'm just adding to your story. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Fine. You don't want me to tell my story. I'm not going to tell my story.
Go ahead. Talk about how you guarded Tamika Catching. Okay.
And she dusted me, by the way.
She's amazing.
Going to get a loose ball foul here going against the Wolves. If it was a regular NBA season, Jim, he'd make the 192 to be able to set the Timberwolves record for three-pointers made, which is a more relevant record. Fournier hits on a three. Celtics with a 10-point advantage.
You think about Sabrina Ionescu, and it was good to see her come back for the New York Liberty. Yeah, Naz is definitely one of those things, no doubt.
Fournier, and the finish there by Grant Williams. Fournier. Oh, how about that roll by Evan Fournier?
And has 10 rebounds. So he's 18 points, 10 rebounds on 8-16 shooting.
Fournier, corner three. 13 threes now in the half.
Evan Fournier is averaging 20 a game over the last 6.
As you like to say, the off-brand players that really did most of the damage against the Timberwolves in that first half. Celtics start the second half by turning the basketball over. Fournier, Pritchard.
Pretty good action that time by Boston. The way that Minnesota has gotten back into games when they've been down like this is that they've been able to turn teams over. And they just have not been able to create.
Ojale. Oh, Ojale somehow still gets that to go. And Russell able to draw a whistle. Meantime, Fournier, who came over at the trade deadline, did not play in the first meeting, misses the free throw there. Let's get a quick word from Arby's.
Arby's started making pecan chicken salad again.
I don't think it's really anything that Boston's done. I think Minnesota's just misfired. It's been one of those, you talk about things being contagious. I think that when you see them go in, you see them, it's what Boston's done, and the highest point totals in Celtic history.
Tatum adds another 23 in the game for him.
Last weekend, or earlier in the week, we were coming back from a game. We heard Cedric Maxwell and Sean Grandy doing a game, and Grandy was saying during the game, because they had a back-to-back that week too, as Waters hits Evan Fournier there. Tatum's been playing in this game. In fact, the one game he did take off, Oklahoma City beat them in the Garden.
Timberwolves come up with the basketball. Naz Reid calls for the timeout.
All right.
It's good heads-up play by Naz.
Yes, it was. And have to play the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. I guess you could theoretically get the 7th seed and have to play the number 2 team.